Hello everyone, welcome to the Dog Pen. This is a live match reaction for Bulldogs 16, Raiders 40. Absolutely crap. The title of the stream is Top 8 Hopes Gone. Top 8 Dead. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the top 8 because it ain't happening now. It ain't happening. Forget about it. Forget about it. It's not happening. We completely blown it. We were, I went in one of the recent videos I did. I went over the run we have in to the end of the season, and this was a game we had to win. We can't afford to lose a game like this. We got Tigers next week. If we go and lose that, I'm gonna be, my head is gonna be on Mars. You can't lose a game like this. You just look. I'm going to get right into it. The match preview, I said Raiders were going to be up for it because they are still fighting for top 8. Whether you think they're going to get it or not, they were always going to come to this game up for it. I said it. A lot of people said it. I think some people thought it might have been easy, but a lot of people said they weren't going to go down without a fight. They were always going to have a go, and we turned up expecting to win. The biggest Doggies fan who's in the chat right now, hello, how you going? He called it. He said we turned up expecting to win. So I'm trying to get the Roosters game on. I was just gonna have it to the side while I'm doing the reaction. Yes. We turned up expecting to win. Get in the comments. Get in the chat. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Because I just think that's a joke. That is a joke. Now I'm going to talk about Crichton in a bit. Don't worry about that. Hopefully we can get some news on him eventually. But that performance is an absolute joke. You can't lose a game like that. It's just all the right. Like I said Raiders. Oh, it just frustrates the shit out of me because I knew Raiders were going to be up for it. It seems like we got it as a fan base, but they didn't. They didn't seem to get that. They switched off. And you know what annoys me even more about that is they don't decide to start trying until the last 10 minutes. They do this all the time. You're down and out of a game. Oh, let's start attacking now. Ooh, let's make the fans happy. How's about you attack for the whole game? Fucking hell. Those bloody 12 points we got at the end mean nothing to me. That might as well be 40-4. That is a joke of a performance. An absolute joke. There's no discipline in that team. Absolutely none. No discipline. No, it's just crap. It's crap. There's no composure. That's what I'm looking for. There's no composure. The amount of penalties we're giving up, the amount of errors we're conceding, it's the same issues we've had all season. You have one game where that's not as prevalent, and we're right back to it. It's a kick up the nuts. I've been talking about top 8. I've been talking about if we can get the top 8, who knows what we could do in finals. We're not getting top 8 now. Top 8 is dead. And some people are going to say, oh, we're still only 4, but whatever. But no. You can't lose games like that. You can't play as shit as that and expect top 8. I'm sorry. Nah. We're not going to have the consistency now. I'm sure we'll beat Tigers, but it means nothing to me. I don't care if we're beaten by 60. We're not making top 8. It's just not happening. Because I said that we'd probably lose 3. We might lose 3 games going into this. This wasn't one of them. If we lose the 3 other games I said, which I think was Roosters, Panthers, and Warriors, this is the 4th. Four losses. That's not going to be enough. It's over. I'm sorry. It's over. Top 8 is dead. If you're watching this if you're watching this back, get in the comments. Let me know how you think. I'm gonna put best bits of my live match watch along, and you can just see my reaction because I couldn't believe it. I mean, that first shot when Renakama scored, well, I thought he scored. I thought, oh god, I thought he had scored. I was celebrating, and I literally said, "Oh, you can't take that off us, you prick." And I looked at the screen, and bang, bloody Savage is running down the wing. I couldn't believe it. Wait until that comes out. I'm gonna have shorts out as well. Wait until you see my reactions because I couldn't believe. I thought it was a try. I was so convinced that was a try, and next thing you know, Raiders are running down the wing. So that's a shame. Vinakama, I've got to. I want to talk about him because I think he had a terrible first half. Shocking. One of the worst halves of football I've seen from a Dogs play this season. I'd argue, like it was terrible. It just wasn't working out for him. Look, he's only young, and I wasn't ridiculing him. I'm sure there's a lot of Dogs fans that would have. He's young. You got to have patience, but you got to. That character in that fight he had in the second half. That goal was a bit of the try, was a bit of a confidence boost, and then from there on, he was our best player. He was brilliant. And he also had the ball. Roosters had a good chance to score there. Yes, Vinakama, fair play because that fight was brilliant. He went from the worst to the best on the field for me on our team. So fair play to him. He done really well. In the second half after he scored that try. A bit of a confidence boost, and yeah, he was brilliant. Now, we might as well move. Let's talk about Crichton real quickly. Terrible sights. He laid flat for about 5 minutes or so on the ground. At first, I thought it was his shoulder. The Jake Duke reckons it was who was on the sideline for the game. He reckons it was his a nerve in his neck, which he's had a problem with in the past. So I hope at first my reaction during the watch along was my feeling was it might have been a season ender. Jake Duke said he's walking around in the tunnels not long after his injury, so it might not be as bad as I thought it was going to be, and I really hope it's not. And I hope a speedy recovery. I mean, I thought it was his shoulder, and I don't think it was that. By the sound, according to Jake Duke, he reckons it wasn't, so I'll trust him on that. Yeah, he's not going to be back for a little bit anyway. Whether he's out for the rest of the season or not, I don't know. But we'll find out over this week. Whenever we find out, I'll record a video reacting to it and we'll get it out. As always, we'll always react to news. I suppose just really quickly on that point while I'm here. From next Sunday to... When do we play next week? We don't play Sunday, do we? I've got to check because I'm not going to be here. I'm going away. No, we play Saturday night. That's fine. Right. Next, I might do a match watch along for Tigers, but the Tigers, actually, I'll decide. I don't know. I'll see about that one. I'll see. Anyway, from next Sunday to Friday night, I'm not going to be doing any content. So if any news drops, I'm not going to be able to do any content on it. We're not going to have a preview for round 21. I don't know what day do we play there. Roosters have scored. round 21, we play Saturday. So I might be able to get a preview out on the Saturday 5:30. I'll do a live watch along for that one, for sure. Saturday 5:30 against the Warriors. That might be a tough watch. But yes, but back to the actual reaction. Just a bit. I just wanted to let you know that any news drops, I'm not going to be able to react to it, and I won't. Most likely won't get a match preview out for that week. Anyway, back to business. Yeah, it's hugely disappointing because I actually thought we were going to win. It's the first time in a while I actually thought we were going to win, but it's what happened. You know, you get what you deserve, and I think there was some bad reffing by Jared Sutton in that game. I've never liked Jared Sutton. I think he's an absolute prat of a ref, and he proved it again today. Some of the decisions he made, absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. But we were crap. You know, I think there was a few things at the start where that changed momentum in the game, like that 40-20. I mean, how the touchy can say that's a 40-20 blows my mind, and then Raiders go and score off that, and that probably changes the game. Now, I'm not saying we would win the game or would be on top even if that 40-20 didn't happen, but it does change momentum in the game, and he couldn't tell. He couldn't tell. He's made a guess. He made a guess, and it's just another 50-50 call that went their way, as a lot of calls did this game. A lot of the calls went their way this game, 50-50 calls. So, look, it's not the reffing. It's not the reffing that the reason we lost. We did it ourselves with a crap defense. Chevy, I mean, what was he doing? Chevy, I like Chevy. I've been calling for him to come back in. He comes in because Tawal was out for sickness, and he was crap. It was crap. I'm just trying to go down my anger. He was non-existent, and he cost us on one of the tries. That second try, I think it was, where it was a kick put up. I mean, they had 3 players unmarked. 3 players unmarked in space there. 3 players unmarked in space. And Sherry, I just don't know what he's doing on that. I really don't know what he's doing. Crichton, before he went off, he was crap as well. I don't know. It's just, look, everyone had a bad game. To me, the biggest positive was Vinakama's second half. That fight back from him. 2 posts scored. No, it's not gone. Yeah, to me that was the only positive. I don't see many positives out of this game. We've got to move on. We've got to win that. Look, top 8 is still alive. I say top 8 status mathematically still is alive, but unless we can beat the Warriors, I just don't think it's happening, because that is a game we need to win. It is a game you can afford a loss against a team like Warriors or the Panthers, but you can't afford to lose against the Raiders. No, absolutely not. Thank you for watching. That's my live match reaction. Get in the comments if you're watching this back later on. What did you think of the performance? What did you think of the game? And until the next one, I'm out. Peace.